when considering the sacral nervous system, there's a certain bridge, and that's between the lower part of the stomach and the upper part of the stomach. I don't want to get redundant or specific here, okay? But basically, this is about how the small intestine contracts in difference between how the large intestine contracts and how different organs interplay, as well as, of course, different energies and different experiences. When we look at the bridge of hunger and the need for food to sustain life, it bridges it counterparts, it interplays right here. At a certain point of sustained fasting, you will face a difference in experience from the upper stomach to the lower stomach. This interplay is noticeable at 3 to 10 days, and you will transcend certain experiences of hunger and respond to hunger differently after that type of practice. When we consider our appetite and what we need versus what we desire and want, one does not know until one has been forced without ability to secure food. Different times in my life, once during homelessness, there was a period of a couple days forced where I could not secure enough food to ever satiate my desires. This was a worse experience than 10 days of spiritual fasts years later, or a year and a half later. When we look at times earlier in life, I was literally locked without resource or ability to get food for periods of time to where I began to consume things that were not food in my environment to satiate my hunger. But this was at a less time. This was a less duration of time than the spiritual fast, once again. This proves to me that Maslow's hierarchy of needs, to the person with a legacy of trauma, is need of reinterpretation. Our basic human needs transcend and intersect and shift based on our internal resources and what is in our environment able to secure. There's interplay. There's waves that used to be here where there is dryness now and will once again be waves, abundantly flourishing. Life will grow. Life is hard to sustain. This is why food is a basic human need. And this is why food is a mechanism in spirituality. What we consume becomes part of us. And we should be mindful of how we secure our basic needs, and that the ways we secure our basic needs do not rob another man's bread. That we're independent enough in our interdependence to not deprive others of life sustenance. I think that's it.